Hello everyone. In today's video, we will discuss about DBMS failure. So the database management system is called failure when error has occurred and those errors puts a system into a hold position so that no transaction can execute. So this is the situation we call DBMS failure, where we cannot execute any transaction. Failure can be of various types. A database management system is susceptible to a number of failures. In this chapter, we will study the failures of the failure types and the commit protocols. In a distributed database system, failures can be broadly categorized into soft failures, hard failures, and network issues. Soft failures are related to software failures. Hard failures is related to hard failures. So first is soft failures. Soft failure is the type of failure that causes the loss in volatile memory of computer and not in the persistent storage. Here the information stored in the non-persistent storage like main memory, buffers, cache memory, register is lost. They are known as system crash. The various types of soft failures are operating system failure, main memory crash, transaction failure or abortion, system generated error like integer overflow or divide by zero error, failures of supporting software or power failure. Now second is hard failure. A hard failure is the type of failure that causes loss of data in the persistent or non-volatile storage like disk. Disk failure may cause corruption of data in some disk blocks or failure of the total disk. The causes of a hard failure are power failure, faults in media, read-write malfunction, corruption of information on the disk, read-write head crash of disk. Recovery from disk failures can be short if there is new, formatted and ready to use disk on reserve. Otherwise, duration includes the time it takes to get a purchase order, buy the disk and prepare it. Network failure. Network failure are prevalent in distributed or network database. These comprises of the error induced in the database system due to the distributed nature of the data and transferring data over the network. The causes of network failure are communication link failure, network congestion, information corruption during transfer, site failure, network partitioning. So these are the causes of network failure. Now we have commit protocols. Any database system should guarantee that the desirable properties of transaction are maintained even after failure. If a failure occurs during the execution of a transaction, it may happen that all the changes brought about by the transaction are not committed. This makes the database inconsistent. Commit protocols prevent this scenario using either transaction undo means rollback or transaction redo means roll forward. So the point at which the decision is made whether the commit or abort a transaction is known as commit point. And following are the properties of commit point. If a point of time when the database is consistent, at this point the modification brought about by the database can be seen by the other transactions. All the transaction can have a consistent view of the database. At this point, all the operations of transaction have been successfully executed and their effects have been recorded in transaction log. At this point, a transaction can be safely undone if required, or a transaction releases all the logs held by it. So what is transaction undo process? This is the process of undoing all the changes made to a database by a transaction is called transaction undo or transaction rollback. This is mostly applied in case of software failure. Now, what is transaction redo process? This is the process of reapplying the changes made to a database by a transaction is called transaction redo or transaction roll forward. This is mostly applied for recovery from a hard failure. Now, transaction log. What is transaction log? A transaction log is a sequential file that keeps track of transaction operation on database items. As the log is sequentially in nature, it is processed sequentially either from the beginning or from the end. What are the purpose of transaction log? To support commit protocols, to commit or support transactions, to aid database recovery after failure. A transaction log is usually kept on the disk so that is not affected by software failures. Additionally, the log is periodically backed up to an archival storage like magnetic tape to protect it from the disk failure. Transaction log maintains 5 types of list depending upon the status of transaction. The list adds the recovery manager to ascertain the status of a transaction. The status and the corresponding list are as follows. A transaction that has a transaction start record and a transaction commit record is a committed transaction maintained in committed list. A transaction that has transaction start record and a transaction failed record but not the transaction abort record is failure transaction. A transaction that has transaction start record and transaction abort record is an aborted transaction. And a transaction that has a transaction start record and a transaction before commit record is before commit record transaction. Transaction where all of the operations have been executed but not committed maintained in before commit list. A transaction that has a transaction start record but no records of before commit abort or failed is in active transaction. So these are the causes of failure, types of failures and commit protocols in DBMS.